Dr. Andrew Chua. So doctor, he is a doctor in nutritional medicine, is that right?
Yeah.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah. Hello, everyone.
Hello, doctor. I want to ask you a few questions. You are a doctor in nutritional medicine, right? Or do you
Okay.
mind introducing yourself?
Integrated and also preventive medicine. And I was a lecturer, and not only in local, but I always invited to overseas for lectures as well and talk.
I see. So now in you have gone through the multiple financial crises as well and brought numerous other doctors into this Elken business, right?
Yeah, they are we are very fortunate to have a big group of medical professionals who are not only consumers, but they involve in Elken business and also introduce products to their patients and family as well.
But this is MLM. Don't you feel like you don't feel reluctant like this kind of business is not suitable for educated people like a doctor or?
Yeah, this is a good question. Yeah, I have the same thought previously as well, because we don't sell things, we don't do anything this one. But because of the effectiveness of the product itself, that we feel that we cannot not sharing to others because of the efficacy and also effectiveness of the products. It really good. That's why we introduced.
Because of this confidence, you have achieved your president title in 2 months' time, right?
Yeah. Okay. Thank you to.
Congratulations. Okay, I have a few questions for you. How beginning right before you become president, of course. How did you come across this Elken brand?
Okay. Yeah. Oh. Okay. So first of all, okay, good. Elken Global Morning. Actually, I feel it's good to be in different countries at the same time while sitting at home in Malaysia. It feels good to be global. And as Jack has kindly introduced me, okay, I am Andrew, and I'm privileged to be invited to a little bit of my success stories today. So thank you, Elken. And why did I join Elken? Okay, I used to be a geeky 22-year-old introvert when I first joined Elken. As a scholar in the top university in Malaysia, I was very studious and always preferred to read and study in order to maintain my grades. And I didn't know how to speak in front of an audience, and I had no idea how to sell a product. So many of you who have read the recent article about me on the Elken magazine, or sorry, yeah.
Yes.
Okay, many of us, so a little bit like here.
Oh, okay. We are showing your old photo right now. It's on the screen. Your old photo.
Yeah. Magazine or from my Facebook will have known that I came from a humble beginning. My family didn't have much, but my parents taught us to always have goals, to work hard to achieve these goals. They taught us the value of perseverance, hard work, and also loyalty. Thanks to my parents and to my siblings as well. My older twin brother was the first to introduce me to Elken. But being the shy university student I wasn't keen to do business at all. I would tell myself I'm in the professional field, so why should I sell products? But somehow, he managed to convince me to spend my scholarship allowance and buy my very first set of spirulina. Then I realized that this was the best spirulina which I studied in my thesis. The thesis wherein I compared a few leading brands of spirulina. The spirulina which helped with my mom's condition. But this story is very personal and close to my heart and merits a sharing of its own. So why did I finally join Elken? After spending my precious allowance, I simply just wanted to earn it back. So then I asked my brother to teach me. He decided to sign up, as they say, the rest is history. First, I started to notice that my body was responding quite well to spirulina. I felt that my immune system was better than most of my peers. While the rest of my classmates were slowly giving in to the pressures of student life, I was in the best of my health. But this wasn't enough for me. I wanted more. I wanted to be able to have better and more convenient campus life. While my classmates would hang out in the mall after classes or eating in nice restaurants to celebrate an achievement, I will be stuck in my hostel because I cannot afford to go to the malls. I wanted to experience that too. I wanted to be able to watch a movie. I love watching movies, eat in the better restaurants. I am really, I enjoy very much on food, and be able to order a cold glass of orange juice instead of just plain warm water. So you can just always ring me up for any food. I'm very adventurous. And yeah, to go sing in karaoke bar, I love singing too, and be able to join extracurricular activity, which were not included in my scholarship. So I decided to learn more about the system educations of Elken. Like, there are many, like how to start the business, how to share opportunity and products, how to service and follow up customers from non-believer to believer to active member to fighter, and finally as a leader. And also how to build foundation and leaders. A complete system for beginner. And I personally find that the Elken system education is 容易学做会教传. The simple translation from Chinese is easy to learn, easy to implement, easy to master, easy to teach, easy to impart. And we were told that for as long as we follow these simple steps, we can definitely hit our goals regardless of our background. And empowered with all this new knowledge, I became more confident in myself. If I can do it, you can do it too. So equipped with the right determination and with the newfound confidence, I started to share more when people approach me. At that time, I didn't really have to sell because the product would speak for itself. People noticed the changes in me and would ask me what I've been taking. This gave me the right push I needed. And within the first 6 months, I earned my first 5-figure income, which at the time was roughly about 3,000 US dollar. Isn't it a lot, right? I thought that was enough for me. It was already more than what I expected as a student. But I guess, as most of us are, I became a little bit more ambitious, and I focused more on expanding my network and creating new leaders. So within the next 2 months, I became the youngest crown in Elken with income about 6,000 US dollar. Awesome, right? And at the age of 23, I earned my very first car from the Elken Car Fund, a BMW, which I shyly drove around the campus, whereas previously I couldn't even afford a bicycle. Other students actually thought a professor owned that car. And a number of people, including my professors, would approach me and ask me how to share more about the products, and especially on how I can afford such a luxury car. I became quite known to many, not only in campus, but also in other universities in Malaysia. I continued to duplicate the system. In the next 2 years, I earned my second car, a Mercedes-Benz, plus a couple of properties. I also enjoy traveling to over 20 countries together with my business partners, and also even taking my parents on some of the trips. So thank you, Elken. And with all these successes, I kept myself grounded, constantly reminding myself that aside from improving the quality of my life, I should also look after those who needed my help, those who are interested but had no means, as I was when I started.
Okay.
So this is Elken when I was in university.
Well, I wish I was so that successful. No. Okay. So after that, right? How did you expand your network to other countries? You were only doing in Malaysia, right? Your networking.
Yeah. And
How
so
did you
while
expand?
from Elken, and actually the transition happened in 2016. Our group chairman, Mr. Eketan, had a vision, the 100 years vision. He thought that for Elken to continue through the generation to come, we must go global instead of only Malaysia. We should be able to expand to other countries outside of Malaysia. And the biggest risk at the time was that this happened during the peak of Elken. But with the boss's wisdom and foresight, we decided to accept the challenges and dive in together.
Okay, there seems to
new
be a
things.
new.
Yeah, we have to learn how to talk to strangers and gain their trust, how to communicate online with our network, how to promote business opportunity through the different social media platforms, how to access the IBS, e-library, viral app, which were developed by Elken. All this sounded very complicated, but we had a lot of fun learning them. And armed with all these new strategies, I was thrilled that I managed to expand my network to various countries like Thailand, Cambodia, Vietnam, India, Philippines, Taiwan, China, England, Turkey, Israel, Canada, US, Austria, and also Holland and more. And now, at least 45 countries are ready to build more Elken global leaders. And this list doesn't stop there. We are expecting to double this number to over 100 countries starting 2021 next year. And in the last 3 years, I managed to build more than 30 diamond and director leaders. In January this year, 2 months after the launch of new Elken marketing plan, I became president. Thanks, Elken. Thank you very much.
Well done, well done. Okay, so do you have any advice for me? Just for before I go to the next question, do you have any advice for millennials like me?
We are young. Actually, many times. We have much times, but most importantly, our parents cannot wait. We can wait, but our parents cannot wait. The main reason I started, and also I was very hardworking in doing Elken, because I want to give my parents, I want to change my life and give more to my parents.
Okay, thank you.
Always consider others, like of the family members that we love, then more to only for ourselves.
Yeah, I have to find my big why lah. I have to find a big why reason.
Okay, and your mom is earning a very, very handsome income as well. That's why you guys enjoy so much. So you have to find more why. Yeah.
Okay, okay. So yep, you were saying? I couldn't hear you just now. You were saying?
Yeah, you especially you're fortunate, and you should find your big why, more of your big why. Because of parents are doing Elken, and you didn't have to go through the hard time as what we were.
Okay, okay. Okay, next question. You've already doing so well, right, before you achieve your president title. What is your big why? What was your what made you continue to strive in this business?
Okay. One thing I am most passionate about is promote.
Hold on. There seems to be a technical. Actually, President Dr. Andrew, your there's a bit of lagging, so you might need to repeat just now what you said just now.
Okay,
the last question.
Yeah, okay. The thing that I'm most passionate is about promoting health. And Elken has been big on this molecular reform therapy, or MRT concept, which was developed by an award-winning scientist, Professor Linus Pauling. And MRT is a self-health management program that focuses on cellular nutrition. Instead of giving medication which attempts to eliminate or cure an illness, MRT concentrates on correcting the root cause of the illness through cellular nutrition. And Elken has applied this concept, and with the long list of nutrition, lactose, life extra, IG6 cholesterol, Kington Life Plasma, EPA, DHA, testimonies to prove that our products are able to address the root cause of the problem. You can easily find it from YouTube. And the second reason why I've committed to this organization is because when I started with Elken, I was very fortunate to meet mentors who helped me to become who and where I am now. At this point, I would like to express my deepest gratitude to my mentors, especially my twin brother Anthony, Lauta, Francis Cha, and Mason Jie, and all the presidents. And now it's my turn to mentor new business partners to grow into this family and enjoy the success and financial freedom which I've experienced. Aside from the Elken education system that we learn, I want my network business partners and everyone in Elken to develop the process of self-cultivation, not only in managing their businesses, but also in becoming more compassionate to others. This is our unique heart-to-heart culture, the Elken Geese spirit. So we ensure that our business partners are successful, just like nurturing and growing our own children. It is my pride and happiness to see my teams and all of us succeed in this business. So while I was still a young student in the university, I already started earning a handsome income, yeah? And I could have opted to stop studying and to concentrate on doing the business. But my love for learning and my determination to finish tasks that I have started mattered the most. I chose to finish my studies and get my degree and eventually went to pursue my master's degree. I believe this added to my credibility and as a mentor and as a network builder. Even after graduating from university and pursuing my career in Elken, I still go back to studying whenever there's an opportunity or new knowledge to learn. Elken puts emphasis on education, and it is why we have a wide range education system to learn from. And this is the third reason why I still continue to do Elken up until now. The learning never stops. Even I will make it a point to watch online talks, especially now, the most of us are under lockdown due to COVID-19. Indeed, even though we are restricted to our physical movement, Elken is stronger because we are online and we are global. We are one big family. And we are already present in 45 countries this year. And we are aiming to continue growing in over 100 more next year. Elken is as stable as it is in the past 25 years. So guys, Elken is ready. We are ready. So come and join us. Thank you. I pass it to you, John.
Thank you. Thank you so much for your sharing. So what I got from your sharing is find a good product, because Spirulina spoke by itself, right? The product spoke by itself, and find a mentor, and also a good company, and find your big why, right? And so thank you so much for sharing. And